Before a race begins, anything is possible. It's like the world holds its breath.
Why are you hesitating?
Is the M2 champion!
Everyone thought Aiden was going to be signed by one of the big three.
Something has gone very wrong here.
Every season, you want to step up. There's always something to improve.
Something's not right.
Okay, box.
Are you joking?
That's it, go.
This has to be a red flag.
I was devastated.
What a great result.
I want to be the best I can be, and I want to win.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Do you know how I look losing easy points like this?
Come on, you can do this.
Not everyone survives in F1. You know that.
Wheel to wheel, this is fabulous. The question is,
who will be
The last to break.
Na hát szevasztok, Connor sportfejűek! Folytatjuk akkor ezt a jó kis Breaking Point story módot az F1 23-mal, ugye ez a Breaking Point 2. És a 12. chapter jön, és úgy látom 17 van, úgyhogy még van 5 hátra. És a brit nagydíj jön, már 23-ban tartunk. Igen. És Kasper Ackermannnal kell valamit még itt megnéznünk. Ja igen, volt itt egy kis összetűzés. Ugye úgy lett vége. Butler's Home Race. Aha. Jó, Race. Nézzük meg. Futam közepén vágunk bele. Ja, go. British. 6 kör van hátra, ez nem sok. Mi van Aidennel? Overtake Jackson. Most ez Baku miatt van, igen, jányom, biztos. Azt, hogy kiraktad onnan, nem is csodálnám.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Vagy egy nagyon picit, mert olyan, mintha el lenne csúszva ez az egész dolog. Aha. Oké. Ja. A 9. körig meg kell előzni. Vagyis a következőben muszáj lesz. Ez a 23-nak az irányítása nagyon hasonlít a 25-éhez.
Our gap behind is 5.3 seconds.
Na gyere, Butler! Jól. Ne engedjük, hogy Aiden visszaelőzzön, és finish top 10. Finish top 10. 15. helyről. Még van 5 körünk. Érdekes, hogy a 2 évvel ezelőtti autófestések majdhogy nem megegyeznek egyébként az ideivel. Olyan óriási, hatalmas, nagy változások nem történtek. Hát nem tudom, a bónusz top 10 meg lesz-e. Várjátok, most nem tudok chatet olvasni közben, az a baj. Szevasztok, hello, hello, akik most jöttek közben. Jaj! Alonzót kéne megelőzni még. Meg lesz.
Okay, good work. Great pass. Okay, you're in the top 10.
Még lehet Norris is el tudjuk kapni. Gyűjtünk egy kis erst, le tudom kapcsolni? Nem tudom lekapcsolni. Nagyon jó a 25-ből le lehet kapcsolni és lehet gyűjteni erst. Végre. Cunoda is meglassult egy kicsit. Hangok nagyon trágyák, igen. Jaj! Szevasztok, hello, hello! Egy kör van még hátra majd. Norris támadja Cunodát. Cunoda teljesen lelassult. Ott nincs mese. Vissza elkaptuk Norrist is. Final lap. Na ez, jaj, ez megmarad, akkor 4 pont a kis Cornell sportnak. Ellőjük ezt a kis erst. Na. 8.
You see, this is just another example of the Connor Sport drivers antagonizing each other.
Yeah, but you've got to look at Ackerman as well. He's the one that can sort this situation out, and so far, he's letting them run wild.
His job is to keep control, and no matter what the season, no matter what the driver, Connor Sport just can't seem to...
Ez szépen behúzta Hamilton.
So you've got to ask the question, really, what will it take? And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners.
Hamilton berántotta. Russell harmadik. Verstappen 2. Ebéd és mosogatás letudva.
Callie, this is your first ever
Lefente.
race at Silverstone in front of the home fans. So just try to
12 óra 18-kor. Mi?
Yeah, I mean,
Szia, Raven.
just to see the number of fans cheering for me really spurred me on today, and I used to come here as a little girl to watch the races, so it really means everything. It's a dream come true, to be honest.
13-18. Ja igen, 5 óra hossza. 5 óra.
Once again, between you and Aiden, you're not giving each other much space, are you?
Look, Aiden's got to drive as he sees fit, and he feels the need to put his performance first. It's not like it's the first time we've seen a driver prioritise themselves ahead of the team, is it?
Now, naturally, there has been a lot of speculation about the role of your father, Davidoff Butler, in securing your seat at Connor Sport. Just what do you say to the critics?
Okay, well, look at Gasly, Leclerc, Russell, and now everyone's suddenly surprised that an F1 team signed an F2 champion. I'm here because I can drive. People need to get a grip.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
Két stroll. Legutóbbi élőm alá miért nem tudok kommentet írni, mit történt volna? Nem, itthon sem voltam. Nem tudok semmit. Nem. Nem tudok, hogy történt volna bármi is. Mi lesz június 1-én? Nem tudom, Viktorom, mi lesz június 1-én? Levente most jött és elsőz. Csapat increase. Óha, anya.
Hey, Mum.
Callie,
You saw the interview?
would you like some loving parental advice?
Not really.
Yeah. All this stuff about your father, I mean, you do know there's an element of truth to what they're saying. Like it or not, you've got to acknowledge it.
I don't have to acknowledge anything.
You can't make it go away by ignoring it, Cal. People will say all manner of nonsense if you don't accept it. She's privileged, they'll say. She's out of touch.
I don't care what they say about me.
Of course you do. You're only human.
I'm just here to drive.
If only it were that simple, darling.
Yeah. Look, I've got stuff to do, okay?
Think about it anyway. Lots of love.
Anya is beindult itt. Pinkham question. Spielberg. Please be careful what you say over team radio. The press are hungry for...
I did not like Aiden. Not at all.
Why not?
I thought he was immature about what happened in Baku. I mean, like, he never really got over it. He was aggressive on track, and the paddock talks. He just wasn't happy at Connor Sport. Thought he was too good for the team. He just had a bit of an attitude problem.
is already complicated. And I've told you they don't need to know.
Well, it's your call, of course. But the dishonesty makes me uncomfortable.
We'll talk about it later. Yes?
Let's make this quick.
Or maybe we could give Casper a bit of our time.
This wasn't scheduled.
What, are you too busy for us now?
Just tell them, Casper.
Andreo, please.
Can we get started?
Yeah, Aiden's got a meeting at Mercedes he needs to get to.
Enough! Enough! Okay? This is what we have to talk about. It has to stop. Understand? If we can't pull together now...
If we can't pull together, we are finished.
Wait, what does that mean?
Andreo...
It means that if we don't finish 5th or higher, Butler Global will pull funding. And I don't think we'll find an investor to replace him. Not now.
Wait, what? Casper?
Yeah, it's true.
Well, then we're finished. Andrea?
We're finished.
So yeah, Dad brought me onto the team and then immediately threatened to shut it down.
Why would he do that?
It's kind of his thing.
Csak nem is tudott róla, hogy van egy ilyen egyezmény, hogy ha nem végeznek az 5. helyen a konstruktőribe, vagy jobb helyen, akkor a csapatnak így hello, vége, finito. Ez így most lepődött, vagy most, igen, most lepődött meg rajta, hogy most mi van. Egy tippet kérhetnék forgalmi vizsgához. Ne lépd át az áróvonalat, és mindig állj meg a gyalogos átkelő előtt, ha meglátsz a környékén bárkit, hogy megpróbálna átmenni. Mert ha átgurulsz, az pont odaér, vagy át akar menni, akkor biztos, hogy meghúznak.
Okay, Callie, I'm sure you've got questions, but we think we know what we're doing here. We've got information that says more money is coming, and so, because we're the first ones to come and make this change...
Beat Alpine and Alfa Romeo.
So on your outlap, let's make it all count.
Copy that.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Okay, gap ahead is 9.5 seconds.
Mindenki a boxban.
Okay, the stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled.
Na még Alfa Romeo, ki van ott? Zu! Meg Bottas is. Basszus, még Bottas is utol kell érni.
We anticipate an end to this rain in around 5 minutes.
Hát akkor finish top 5, aha, ja látom, aha. Jó feladta a leckét egyébként. Most nézem a chatten, hogy milyen jó az, amikor a szabályzat beköszön. Vagy nem tudom, miért választotta ezt a nevet. Jaj. Oké. Bottas 6. Elmentünk kirándulni. Hát ez nice move volt, tényleg. Oké. Bottas utol kell érni feltétlenül. Bazd meg. Hát nem tudom, nagyon messze van az a baj. Ja, meg még itt van Okon is tényleg. Ne gyere mellé, Maiden Jackson. Úgy bizony. Na most megyünk Bottasra rá. Jaj, elnéztem a ganyart. Oké. Hát persze. Öt kör. 5 köröcske. Ebben a jó kis esőbe. Ott megy Bottas, akit még el kéne kapni. Máskülönben bukó lesz minden. És elállt az eső. Nem? De.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left. And gap to the car in front is 1.9 seconds.
Gyerünk! Kapjuk el Botit!
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 3.0 seconds.
Na.
Tyre situation is an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got for now.
Megvan Bottas. Jaj. Stroll mit keres az 5. helyen? Hát itt még jó volt az Aston. Bár mondjuk Alonso meg 10., úgyhogy nem tudom mit keres az 5. helyen. De még meg kell előznöm, hogy meglegyen a finish in the top 5.
Okay, the gap behind is 1.6 seconds.
Úgyhogy még a Juno fejűt meg kell előzni. Megvan.
Great maneuver, you made it look so easy.
Megint van DRS.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 2.7 seconds.
Verstappen van előttünk, de hát azt már nem kell megelőzni.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Víznek semmi nyoma, az így felszáradt. 2 pillanat alatt.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds a lap. Really good stuff.
Jackson is 8. Ez jó. Nem mondod, hogy Perez meg fogja nyerni. Azt a mindenedet.
Congratulations, Callie. You keep going like that, you might just prove me wrong yet.
Na.
Callie?
Nem válaszolt vissza.
It might have been too soon, but in hindsight, Sport really did make the right call. Mayer made the pit stop, changed to wet tyres ahead of everybody else. That was a real turning point in the race.
Szia Chris! Szevasztok! Hello, hello, hello!
It's great to see Connor Sport taking their chances like that. Wonderful race by Mayer.
If they want to improve on last season, they've got to try and do something different. Well, they did that today. They timed it well. Mayer, well, she continues to impress. The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win.
Látjuk jövőre újra Perez, gyerekek, szerintetek? Lesz Perez jövőre? Kíváncsi leszek. Jaj, kis püci serleg. Hát annyira nem, de nem kupát kapott, hanem ilyen kis... Nem tudom. Jaj, Adrian Newey nem nagyon szokott felmenni, ezt nem tudom honnan szedték. Dobogózni. Úgy is azt a nagy pezsgőt, mint a full alkoholista lenne. USA és Mexikó helyzetét nézve Ricsi valószínű lett. Hát, igen. Na?
What do you mean, prove you're wrong?
I was just trying to congratulate you, that's all.
Prove you wrong about what exactly?
I didn't mean anything by it. I was just saying well done.
By reminding me how little you actually believe in me?
Callie.
You are a piece of work.
But it was a great race.
You said you'd keep him away from me.
I'll talk to him.
How is he getting involved on comms?
Well, he didn't ask, he just did it.
Yeah, he'll do whatever he wants until someone stops him.
I said I'll talk to him. That was a great result out there today. Let's forget about your father, okay?
Yeah. Good. Looks like he's found someone else to talk to anyway.
Igen. Kelly. Szoba. Anya? Nem, Kasper.
Kasper.
Hey, look, I've put measures in place to clamp down on who can access team radio from now on.
Thanks, I guess.
Turns out your father talked Mark into it. Said something like, you're not going to keep me off team radio on my own team.
Yeah, well, Mark can be a bit of a pushover at times.
Hey, spela!
But listen, you need to learn to...
TSS,
good. He's going to be at this press thing later.
Köszi Máté!
Yeah?
A 400 pengettyűt egy kakósigára megint meghívott. Köszönöm szépen.
Running a team means making compromises.
Jó volt reggel.
You decided this.
Holnap nem tudok venni.
And some are more important than others, it seems.
I'm really trying here, Kelly. Look, I have to go. Let's talk later.
Kiakadt, mert az apja beleszólt a rádióba a végén. Na, itt van anya.
Mum. Kelly, I just got your text. Prove him wrong? He's got a nerve.
He really gets to me, Mum. I know I shouldn't let him, but I can't bear it.
Him and his little games. Call him out on it, Callie. Say something.
I did. I spoke to him.
And?
He said he didn't mean anything by it. He said I did well today.
Unbelievable.
What else do you expect? An apology? I don't know what to do.
You keep driving, Callie. That's all you can do right now. The rest is just fluff.
If only it were that simple.
Oh, fair point. Don't envy you, darling. Not one bit. I'll leave you be.
Bye, Mum.
Ha innen kitépnék egy ilyen szőrt, és így elkezdeném hasogatni, vagyis szőrszál hasogató lennék, akkor azt mondanám, hogy nem egy üres képet kéne bámulni, hanem a csajtról lenne egy cutscene, hogy ül, és jönnek a telefonok, és veszi fel, és közben beszél. A kép mondjuk így félbevágódik, az egyik részén látszódik a hívófélnek a szövege, meg minden, mármint úgy, hogy néz ki, meg hogy beszélnek, a másik oldalon meg a Kelly-ány. Tehát ez olyan sok plusz animáció, cinematik, meg munka lenne, hogy amúgy is ugye hallottam, hogy nagy elbocsátások jönnek, lesznek. Nagy valószínűséggel széthullik az egész Codemasters, úgyhogy egy hónappal később Monza. Na, Kasper.
Hey boss, got a couple of minutes?
Trouble in the garage. Igen. Overhead mechanic bed mounting her. Gosh. Na. Trouble in the garage. Andrea, egyből hív.
Hey.
Guess who's on his way in?
What, Davidoff?
He just called the office. Arrange him a lunch, he says. He treats the office staff like his personal assistants.
He shouldn't be a drain on our resources. Look, I'll talk to him.
Can you let the garage staff know he'll be wandering around down there? And make sure we have the usual room set up for him?
Yeah, no problem.
Roll out the red carpet. Davidoff's in town. Last I heard he was joining us in Singapore, but today he just shows up.
Don't let him get to you like this. We'll handle him.
Remind me why I went into business with him?
At least you have an F1 team.
For now.
Look, he wants us to succeed.
Doesn't always feel like it, Cass. I'll see you in the meeting.
Yeah.
Could you take a look at this, please?
Micsoda? Current reporter. He's... Ennyi.
Everything else looks fine. It's just about that rear wing.
I don't want to sacrifice any more downforce.
It's okay, it's your call. Now, let's check the weather again in an hour.
Oi, oi! Did you miss me? Hello, sis.
Hi, bro.
Jackson.
Devon.
How are you, Devon?
I am excited. Very excited to be involved again. Now, you pretend I'm not here, you carry on, please.
Involved? How?
Oh, you know, just a little bit of this, a little bit of...
Involved? How?
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Huh. And what does Andreo say to that?
He'll agree, Casper. It's fine.
Were they pleased to see you?
People are always pleased to see me.
And what was your new role?
I guess you might call me a liaison. Yeah, I love to liaise. Dad wanted me to talk to people, keep people's spirits up, give some friendly words of advice, that kind of thing. But it was tough. Yeah, Aiden still had that ego. Still thought he was too good for the team. Wouldn't listen to Casper's advice, that was a problem. And then Andreo, he was worried about the future of the team. He had Dad breathing down his neck. And Callie, well, let's just say Callie wasn't really looking for my advice. The whole thing was a mess. I mean, honestly, I'd only been gone 5 minutes.
Na mi lesz itt a Monzába? Móka.
The two Connor Sport teammates not exactly doing each other any favours this afternoon.
Uh-huh.
For me, they're a little bit too close for comfort.
What is Aiden playing at? Tell him to back off. Okay, Callie, he knows. Clearly he doesn't know.
Yeah, same old stuff. Jackson really wants to make a move out there, but Mayer, no chance. Not letting him past.
Megint kilakik egymást.
There we go, he's going for it. It's really close, it's too close. There goes.
Úgy is van.
Oh, Aiden Jackson, what happened there? This now seems like a running theme at Connor Sports.
Yes, this race is critical for them. When are they going to just pull themselves together?
Okay, box please, Callie. Let's get that wing replaced. This is a joke. Box this lap, please. Box this lap. Yeah, copy.
Nem mondod, hogy ezzel a szárnyal jöjjek be. Ó, de... Pedig de jó volt az a 6.-7. hely. Let's go. 13.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Öt köröm van rá? Azt a mindenit. És 15. helyen van. Finish in the points. Finish ahead of Jackson. Jackson hanyadik? 6. Ó, te fiú. Tehát 5. helyig fel kéne jönni.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
5 kör alatt előzzek meg 10 autót. Oké. Elmész te a...
Gap to your teammate ahead is 23.6 seconds.
Három kocsit legalább meg kell előzni.
The car behind's a second down on you. 1 second.
Ocon és Piastri?
Good
job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Mhm.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining. Brilliant, nice move. Keep going.
Ah! Sergeant. 10. helyen. Viszlát. Szióka. Úgy van. You know? Okay. Daddy's bitch. No. Okay. No. Always have to leave a space. No. Oh. All the time you have to leave a space. Fernando. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Nagyon messze van Jackson.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 5.7 seconds.
Az sok. A finish ahead of Jackson az nem lesz meg. Vagy mégis? Last lap.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Let's go. Whoa. De Vries!
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
So Mayer managed to pull it back in the end, but if this continues, Connorsport are in real danger of sabotaging their own chances of a decent finish this season.
There is so much talent in that team, and yet they're their own worst enemy. The reason they're not making progress is each other. Ridiculous state of affairs.
And it's clear that Jackson continues to be the aggressor. Is it personal, Natalie?
Well, you know, it does seem that way from the outside looking in, but all I know is they just can't go on like this.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
Jó, a monzai pódium. Jó. Hát egy pár ember azért van a rajtrásnál. Szokásosnál több.
Now, once again, another eventful race out there today for Connorsport, Kelly. Is the team sabotaging its own chance of a decent finish this season?
Absolutely not. We've already shown what we're capable of this season, and the car is feeling good out there. We're all focused on having as successful a season as we possibly can.
Everyone is talking about Devon's return to Connorsport today, so is it good to have him back around again?
I mean, never tell him I said this, but I don't mind having him around. He's the most infuriating person I've ever met, but he knows the sport as well as anyone, and it'll be good to have his input.
Tell us, if you can, about this rumour circulating about a rift between you and your father, Davidoff.
Well, sorry to disappoint, but no, that's not true. He really cares about the team, and he wants me to do well. It may be fun to say that there's a rift in Connorsport, especially when there's family involved, but it's just simply not the case.
Now, in the past, you've refused to acknowledge the role of your father in getting your current seat at Connorsport. Why is that?
What I said was I'm here because I deserve to be. I'm here because I can drive. I stand by that.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
Két zú. 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 Connorsport problem continue. Evelyn!
Go on then, let's have it.
That's no way to answer the phone.
Say your piece, mother dearest.
Fine, if you want to be like that. I did say you need to be careful what you tell the media about your father, didn't I? That was the perfect opportunity today to smooth it all over, but no, you only reinforced what everyone's already saying about you.
That's just how I feel.
Oh, you've got a stubborn streak in you. I think it comes from your father. Definitely not mine. He was always so determined, unable to admit to his mistakes.
What's your point, Mum?
My point is that nobody likes your father. Sorry. Just be careful, Cal.
Yeah. Thanks, Mum.
I'll let you go, darling. Ciao.
Ciao. Singapore Grand Prix several weeks later. Néhány héttel később.
Slacking off? Hey.
Ooh. Scared the life out of me, mate.
I didn't mean to. Picking up any tips?
I don't think they like the short straights here.
You didn't mind them, did you?
I love this track. Always do well here. Well, used to.
How are you doing, Devin?
Me? Golden, mate. Loving life.
Yeah, sure.
You know what it's like to leave all this behind, don't you?
Yeah, it's the most difficult thing I've ever done.
Yeah, well, like that. But, I didn't choose this, Casper. I didn't.
I know.
You came back, right? How's it treating you?
Ups and downs.
How's our old teammate doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think he's happy here.
He still thinks he belongs in that top team, see? He's never let it go. That's the problem. You know, I could have a word with him. I mean, if you think that might help.
It's all a bit delicate.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, I understand.
No, Devin, I mean it.
Eh? Scouts on him, mate.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
Megint van egy kis trouble in the garage. Nem lesz a morál ezen a hétvégén. Hát kit érdekel. Ezt a szobát mondtam tegnap egyébként, gyerekek, hogy itt van oldalt ez az asztal, és ott a középső asztalnál ülnénk. Andrea? Nem.
He's a sly old fox at that one. Thank you for finding a place for Devon, as if we had a choice, Casper. As if it was our decision.
Yeah, I know.
How's it going with Devon anyway?
Ah, he's still struggling. But he does really care about the team, so, you know, maybe it'll work out.
Well, that's something at least.
Rather him than his father, right?
Rather neither of them, Casper. Anyway, I'll see you.
Yeah, see you. Davidoff.
Ackerman, look, I know it's none of my business, but that story about the mechanic's really blowing up. Trust you're dealing with it.
I've fired him. He's gone.
Oh, a little hasty, don't you think?
I won't be taken for a fool, Davidoff. What would you have me do?
Well, it'd be up to you, naturally, but I'd suggest exploring your options a little more thoroughly.
He had to go. The decision is made.
So be it.
Did Casper really want you to talk to Aiden?
I read between the lines. Look, Casper's good at lots of things, but I know people. Yeah, I know how to get in their heads. And I wanted to help Dad, help the team, so,
Leave me alone.
Listen, I'm just saying, mate, if you were such an incredible driver, you wouldn't be a connoisseur, would you? Sorry, it's the truth. No offense.
Well, maybe I won't be here next season.
Dude, you know what your problem is?
Yeah. You.
You think you're better than the team. I remember when Aiden Jackson was just happy to be behind the wheel of an F1 car. We all liked that guy far better than this one.
You never liked me.
No. But Casper did. Once upon a time. Oh, you're different now. You think you're too good for the team. Your head's stuck in some imaginary big three-seat in cloud cuckoo land, mate. No. You have got to drive the car you're in.
You're lecturing me about ego.
A subject I know well.
Oh, right. I get it. So you're allowed to be cocky, but I'm not. Is that it?
There's a difference.
How can there possibly be a difference?
This isn't you. This isn't you, mate.
Oh, get lost. Be true to myself. Drive the car I'm in. The wisdom of Devon Butler. Should I be living my best life too?
Just drive the car you're in, mate, yeah? Ciao.
Ötös chapter. Nem mondod, hogy le kell vinni egy teljes Szingapúrt, mert hülyét kapok. Már pedig nagyon úgy néz ki.
But the Garden City re-entered the calendar for good in 2008. We missed it for a couple of years, but it was great to come back to the Singapore Grand Prix. Here's the track, and it's all changed for 2023 with 4 corners removed between turns 16 and 19. It means the lap length is now just over 3 miles, and that might come as a welcome relief to the drivers, or especially their brakes. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and starting next to them is George Russell.
Mercedes első sor.
The rest of today's grid, we have Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Perez, Fernando Alonso, Verstappen, Leclerc, Norris, Zhou, Ocon, Stroll, Mayer, Jackson, De Vries, Magnussen, Tsunoda, Gasly, Bottas, Sargent, Hulkenberg, and Alex Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. Well, it's a beautiful night here at the Marina Bay Circuit, and as ever, a really enthralling Singapore Grand Prix ahead of us.
That's right, Crofty. And while there's not many surprises at the top of the standings right now, there's a lot to watch out for further down the pack.
One driver I'll be definitely keeping my eye on is Connor Sport's Aiden Jackson. He's been less than consistent so far this season.
Aiden, you know what you're doing here. Let's lock in and give it everything. Show us what you got.
Le kell menni. Finish in the top 5. Okay. Baszki. Ó, az az Isten barma. Hát kajak megijesztett. Ja, és most mi vagyunk Aiden Jackson, oké. Persze, dobjál be a csajsz árokba, nem? Finish in the top 3. Meg finish in the top 5. De a bónuszt akarok, akkor a top 3 inkább. Oké. Hát ez nagyon jó. Nem az, hogy beadott volna, nem tudom, egy jó pályát, nem, Szingapúron szívja 16 kört. Nagyszerű. Már csak 15 kör. Teljesen jó. Nagyon jó. Oké. És akkor még finish top 5 meg vagy több 3, hát nagyszerű. Öcskös! Ezeket a kis mozdulatsorokat. Fékezésnél azért ne csináljuk már. Még bemozdul, ahogy fékezik. Mindenféleképpen örülök, hogy nem Monacóról van szó, igen.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Jaj! Ez az. Jányunk a 13. helyen olyan nagyon nem csipkedi magát. Nem tudom, mennyire lesz necces ez az 5. hely. Na, 1/4 már lement. Csak nem jutunk előrébb, az a baj. Hogy lesz így finish top 3?
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 4.9 seconds.
Vers nem nagyon akarja magát tölteni. Anélkül meg elég nehéz. Hát pont a Szingapúrt játszatja le velünk. Még ezen puffogok egy kicsit. Ezek után nagyon kíváncsi leszek a harmadik részre majd egyébként, hogy mik lesznek benne majd.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
Ráérünk még azzal a szofttal.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Nem bírtam pedig megállni. 100%-os futamot bent ér itt Máté. Mentem már én is 100%-os futamot, de akkor fiatal voltam és buta. Sőt, még ha jól emlékszem, még esett is ráadásul. Ja, igen. Aha, akkor te is, jó. Jó az. Hát tudom, az első videóm, azt tudom, hogy Szingapúr, meg 2011, hogy fenn van a csatornán. De hogy azon esett az eső, azt nem tudom. Most már meg lehet nézni, tudjátok úgy, hogy videók fül, és akkor rákattintasz, hogy a legrégebbi. Még két autót meg kéne előzni. A 14%-os első nehéz lesz. Akkor adta be a DRS, amikor már fékezni kellene. Tök jó. Na. Egyel közelebb a célhoz. Ez az.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Na most aztán menni kell, mint a pokol. Lassan jön a 10. kör, hál' Istennek.
Okay, Callie's in the pits. Callie's in the pits now.
Na. Baszki, másodikok vagyunk. Akkor benn vagyok a top 3-ba. Na, még 6 kör. Jól sikerült az elévágás, Attilám, így van, ahogy mondod. Nagyon lassították egymást ezek szerint. Már csak 6 kis köröcske. Ezt letudjuk. Egész hadsereg itt van mögöttem. Azt hittem, hogy valami gond van a kocsival, amit nagyon feldobta itt a gumi hőmérsékletet, vagy kopás, hogy mennyin áll. Kicsit elhúztunk most. Annyira nem Jackson vonat. Na, még 4 kör. Mekkora lenne megelőzni Hamilton még. Kelly Ány, hagyadik, 11. Ó, de jó lenne utolérni Hamiltont.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 10.9 seconds.
Oké, Levente. De a kék színű nacionált, vagy melyiket mondod? Vagy egy sárga színűt, ami ugye a bukós isakjának a festése. Ugye, úgy tudom, ez a két fajta van. Kék nacionál, az az igazi. Az olyan volt, gyerekek, hogy pódiumnál fogta, azt valamikor 2 sapka volt a fején, egy másodakor. Ugye a kötelező Goodyear-os, vagy éppen ami ugye gumi gyártó volt a csapatnak, meg a nacionál, az nem maradhatott el.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Nincs R sem. Nyomom. Itt megy előttem a tiszteletbeli brazil állampolgár pedig. Nem tudom, láttátok-e a videót, amit tegnap raktak ki, hogy Mbappéval F1-eznek split screenbe a kanapén. Szegény Kilian azt se tudta, hogy melyik pálya micsoda. Fingja nem volt, látszott, hogy életében nem játszott Forma 1-es játékkal egyébként. Na még egy kör. Itt meg kell, hogy legyen. Oh! Megvan! Csak be kell fejezni. Nagyon itt van. Most már csak nem szabad hibázni. Na, konorsport! Személyesen fogod átadni Levente, azt mondod? Az nagyon kemény lesz.
The sheer grit and determination shown by some of the drivers out there today, Crofty.
Na, itt az Aiden Jackson.
Elbows out, especially from Aiden Jackson. Loved his race today, and he finally delivered the sort of performance that we know.
Na, mit fognak szólni?
So whatever they're saying,
milyen animáció lesz?
He seems to be listening to. A show-stopping performance from the three drivers approaching the podium right now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure.
Úgy néz ki, mint Hadjar. Na. Hogy Russell volt nagyon? Hopp, nézd csak.
Now, Aiden, you have had your ups and downs this season, but tell me, on the whole, are you pleased with your overall performance?
Yeah, I'm really happy with what we've achieved. You know, F1 gets more and more competitive every single day, so I've really given it all this season, and, you know, today I've been able to show a little bit more of what we're capable of.
Okay, I'm going to be cheeky, go straight for the jugular. If you had to choose a teammate between Callie and Devon, who would it be?
I'm getting into trouble whatever I say here, aren't I? Can I have Casper back as a teammate instead? I'll talk him out of retirement.
Now, Aiden, you have recently hinted that you're not entirely happy at Connor Sport. Tell me, is it true?
I think of Connor Sport in the same way I would my family. There are a lot of personalities to manage, but we're a tight-knit group in this team. We might not always see eye to eye, but in the end, we all want the same thing.
There's been wild speculation on whether or not Connor Sport can even be on the grid next season, so can you tell us more?
That seems like a question for the investors, but no one's funding Connor Sport as a charity. They're funding it as a business. And if a business isn't successful, then there's definitely an issue.
That's great, thank you.
Na. Két Fernando. Davidov bátyád.
Hi, Davidov.
Aiden, quite the answer you gave today. Didn't have you pegged as a man of business.
Yeah, I didn't really think anything of it. Of course you need to make money.
Don't we all, Aiden?
Yeah, but Connor Sport must be profitable, right?
We're still running the projections for next season.
So it's not certain then?
Time will tell. You said it yourself, it's just business. Thanks, Aiden.
Come on, I just want to chat, Cal.
Why? Because he told you to?
Stop making this about him. Just talk to me.
We raced in a lot of the same races growing up, and one of us would always have a better race than the other. So in the car on the way home, one of us would be happy and the other would be completely miserable. There was no middle ground. It was like it was impossible for us both to be happy at the same time. And it's kind of been the same ever since.
Look, it's my job to talk to the drivers, Callie.
Yeah, and who gave you that job?
Why are you being like this? It's not even me you're angry with.
Maybe it is.
Oh, really? This again? We were kids, Callie.
You left me behind.
Come on, what was I supposed to say? Oh, thanks, Dad, for continuing to invest in my career, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to decline, just in case I hurt poor Callie's feelings.
Of course not.
And what?
It didn't have to be a choice, Dev. He had the money to fund both of our careers. I wanted you to fight for me. He never listened to me. He always listened to you.
Well, we were young.
Yeah. But we're adults now.
Yeah. Well, if it's any consolation, I'm not much competition anymore.
You never were.
I'm sorry, Kelly. For everything. You were always faster than me. There, I said it.
Nice try.
I mean it.
And did you mean it?
Of course not. Faster than me. No. She was never faster than me. She'd love that. No. But if there's one thing my old man taught me, it's that sometimes people need to hear what they need to hear. You know?
De köcsög. Nagyon köcsög ez a csávó egyébként. Egyébként igen, a Davidoff az egy cigi... Majdnem... Szóval... Dohányreklám. Na megint Kelly Mayer vagyunk. Ugrálunk ide-oda. Evelyn!
Hey, Mom.
Cal, I'm reading more and more about these funding issues.
Only an issue if we don't get 5th, apparently. What do you make of it all?
Well, he won't really do it, surely. I mean, it's only been 2 seasons, for goodness sake. And Connorsport certainly isn't the worst team on the grid.
You have a real way with words, Mum.
What's your father have to say for himself?
I have no idea.
You've still not spoken to him?
I'm sure you can relate.
Yes, but I mean, I don't have to work with the man. Look, you don't have to like him, you only have to talk to him.
You sound like Devon.
Oh, maybe Devon has a point.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Mum. I'm going now.
Lots of love. Bye.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Why are you doing this? I saw him in the paddock. This would have been Sao Paulo. And I finally spoke to him. I just wanted to know why.
Something's come up. I'll call you back. Callie, so I'm allowed to talk to you now.
Why are you doing this?
Doing what?
Why are you being so hard-line about this?
For this to be a worthwhile investment, Connorsport Racing must be successful. It's just business.
It's not, though, is it?
Excuse me?
Well, why am I in the team if it's just business? Why was Devon? You can't keep involving your family in this and then hiding behind it's just business.
This is one of the biggest investments I have ever made. I must take care of the business, Kelly. Who do you think will inherit it after I'm gone?
Well, Devon, obviously. I'm not interested in any of it.
These matters are complex, Kelly. But they all benefit the business. They all benefit the family. And ultimately, they all benefit you.
You said this the last time you tried to stop me racing. I didn't buy it at 12, and I certainly don't buy it now. I don't understand what goes on in that head of yours. You threatened to end my F1 career, and then you claim it's for my benefit.
Have you any idea how much money I have plowed into the team?
Yeah, that's the thing with you. Money. Nothing changes.
I wouldn't expect you to understand.
No, Dad. I wouldn't expect you to.
You need to be more realistic, that's all. Not everyone survives in F1. You know that.
5th in the standings.
5th.
5th.
Egy szó nem esik egyébként arról, hogy most hanyadikok a VB-be. Brazil. Na mi volt Brazilban? Safety car? 6 kör van hátra. Top 5. Hát jó messze van az elején.
Okay, clear.
Picit szóltam, hogy jövök. Top 5, de inkább finish top 3. Ja, és get the fastest lap, oké. Nagyon jó. Jaj! Hanem kiütöttük a saját csapattársunkat, de nem jegyezték, úgyhogy... Oké.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
És megyünk egy nagyon jó kört.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.5 seconds.
Lila. Jaj! Oké. Hogy az Istenbe vezet De Vries?
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Hamilton, Ocon, Norris, Leclerc, Verstappen kiesett. Jó nagy csattanás lehetett.
De Vries has just made a pass for the lead.
Na! Nem hiába szeretem én ezt a pályát. Nagyon, 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 nagyon. A 90-es években nagyon sokáig ez volt a szezonnyitó nagy díj egyébként. Lesz még egy meglepő? Ezt a pályát ki nem hagynám. 3 kör? Akkor nem csak Aidennek, hanem Kellynek is lesz egy első helye. Érdekes dobogó lesz, ha így futunk be. Azért ha Hamilton, Leclerc meg Verstappen még itt lenne, meg Norris, nem lenne ennyire egyszerű ez a sztori. De azért 4 darab kőkemény ember esett ki. Na, még egy kör.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Brazil után mi van még? Mexikó? Nem. Bár Brazil. Csak Abu Dhabi van? Nem, még Las Vegas, nem? Brazil, Las Vegas, Abu Dhabi. Ennyi. Hú, majdnem mást értettem, de Getint mondott egyébként, de magyarul mást lehet érteni.
I hope so. I feel like they deserve it.
A csaján.
Box office for me. They've taken chances, they've been bold in all their moves, and ultimately that's great for us and for the fans.
Absolutely, couldn't agree more, but there's not much of the season left, and they'll be hoping they can carry this form into the final stages. Time will tell.
Mit azt tudta volna, hogy Getty! Ne. Na. Nem T-vel, hanem C-vel, de majdnem úgy hangzott. Gasly milyen aranyosan feljött a második helyre. Érdekes feje van ennek a jánynak, de... Na. Jó van ez.
Wow, Callie, a really strong performance out there today. Just tell me though, how big a role did the safety car play?
At the time, I didn't actually want a safety car today. I felt like I was just...
Zoli, vedd meg a 25-öt, mert az lesz az utolsó Forma 1-es játék.
And for the record, I also had a plan that didn't involve a safety car.
Callie, your first F1 season is nearing an end. It must feel like a long road, but clearly you've put a lot into it. And is there anyone else that's been particularly influential this season?
Influential? Well, yeah, I'd say my father has been influential, just not necessarily in the best way. I don't mind him funding the team, but I do mind when he starts trying to run it.
And tell me, I'm not sure I could do it, but how has it been working so very closely with your family?
It's actually been all right. We don't always get on, but we know each other really well, and we all know when to keep our distance. Or maybe we've learned when to keep our distance over the course of the season. Family's always complex, but yeah, it's been okay.
There are rumours circulating that Connor Sport may not be around next season. Can you comment?
I'm not going to fuel any speculation on that. I'm just going to drive the car and see what happens.
That's great, thank you.
Na. 2 darab okonnal. Egy héttel később.
Okay, so we are running 2 quite different setups out there today. And you don't need me to tell you how it... You don't need me to tell you how it... Davidoff, that's enough.
I'm sorry?
Get out.
What on earth are you talking about?
I've had an entire season of you whispering in people's ears. I'm asking you to leave the meeting.
You can't be serious.
This is not your team. And after today, it might not even exist. So get out and let those of us who actually care about the result do our jobs.
We'll talk about this later, Ackerman.
You can threaten me after the race.
So be it. You coming, Devon?
Yeah, I'm thinking I might actually stay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay.
Well, that's up to you.
Okay, listen. You all know what's at stake. If we race as individuals today, the team dies. The only way we can survive this, the only way that any of us are coming back next season, is together. We all understand this? No. Aiden, Callie, look at me. You look at me. We understand this, yes? If you put yourself ahead of the team today, there's no more team.
Callie, we got this.
Yeah.
And, I'm sorry if I was ever...
Wow.
What?
Are you apologizing?
Yeah.
I will forgive you on one condition.
What's that?
You get your share of the points.
All right. Deal.
Chin up.
Na, ezzel van tele minden a sajtó. Túléljük, nem éljük túl. Mi lesz? Andrea mit akar?
Hey, did you find him?
I didn't look too hard, to be honest. Does Davidoff ever sulk?
Hard to imagine. Listen, I hope I haven't caused you problems. I snapped it. It was unprofessional.
Ooh, not at all, Casper. It was a delight to watch.
You think it'll affect his decision?
I've given up speculating, Cass. At this stage, nothing would surprise me.
Yeah, well, we better get that result then.
I guess we better add. And good luck today, Casper. Whatever happens, I'm so grateful for all you've done.
Look, it's been my pleasure. Connor Sport deserves to succeed.
If the fates are kind, Casper. If the fates are kind. I'm trackside. I'll see you there.
Yeah, Cool. I'll be a few minutes.
Abu Dhabi.
You know, before a race begins, anything is possible. Anything. On the one hand, you have the true icons of the sport, certain drivers, certain teams who set the pace, who you expect to do well. On the other hand, you have the underdogs. And we are always there, always pushing for another place, another point, looking for the smallest opportunity, the tiniest mistake we can punish. And in that moment, just before lights out, it's like the world holds its breath.
Milyen kurva jók ezek az átvezetők egyébként. Rohadt jól meg van csinálva.
The air is heavy, you know? And I knew whatever happened, Cornersport had made its mark on the history of the sport. And I was at peace with that.
So you weren't nervous?
Are you kidding?
So we know how it stands right now. But just how different might it be when the checkered flag waves here in Abu Dhabi? And it slides out, and away we go.
Overtake Gasly before lap kills.
Start moving through the field. It's time to push. Come on, you got this. Copy that. Got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button.
Hol van Gasly? 9. helyen van. Azt a mindenit. Na jó.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Jó, itt van. Nincs mit, szívesen, Bence. Élvezem most nagyon, amit ezen a héten... Jól mondom, ezen a héten? Igen, ezen a héten, igen. Amit ezen a héten sikerült összehozni. Minden percét imádtam. Tényleg. Megvan. Oh. Okay.
Down the main straight we go. Here goes Jackson again, moving up the field. What a great race for him.
Yeah, it really is so far, Croft. I mean, it's a circuit he really enjoys. Remember the race in 2021 that he put together there? It was fantastic stuff back then.
Who could forget it? Connor Sport need a performance just like that today. Mayer's doing okay. Jackson really delivering.
Great stuff, Aiden. Come on, I think we can get one more place here. Push, push. Something's not right. Assessing. Stand by. I'm losing speed.
Heading down the back straight now. He's in a great spot, but hang on, he's slowing. He's slowing. Something is very, very wrong.
Yeah, I think he's got a problem here, Crofty. I wonder what it is. Could it be engine related?
Look, they're throwing their hands in the air on the pit wall, and he's out.
And yeah, that's the engine gone.
2023 is over for Aiden Jackson. It's a dramatic exit, and it wasn't what he was hoping for.
Something happened up there?
Yeah, engine failure, I'm afraid. Aiden is out of this race. Repeat, Aiden's out of the race. Did you get that?
Aiden's out. I heard.
What? Let me speak to him.
Why?
Just give me the headset.
Sure about this?
I'm sure about everything.
That's what concerns me.
Kelly.
Devon?
Yeah, we've had a chat. We think it's best if you don't push the car too hard.
What? Why?
Look, you're way back, Cal, okay? We don't want to blow your engine too, so just cruise it in and finish the race.
It's got to be realistic here. Copy.
Sorry, is this a team order?
No, Casper agrees. It's just not going to make up that much ground. It can't be done. Just cruise it in, Cal. Trust me, you watch her go.
Szerintem ezzel akarja felhúzni a tesóját, hogy nyomja, mint a disznó. Azért mondom. Leszarom, mit mond. Gyerünk. Mennyi? Negyedik hely kell? Negyedik, igen. Van rá.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Van rá még 6 körünk.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 1.5 seconds.
Hogy lett 2 perc 31-es az a kör? Így ment a izé. Ment a cutscene, addig ment az óra is. Negyedik hely. Az Leclerc. Ó, basszus. Neszetek is Giorgio Pantano. Még 5 kör. Hat perc múlva kiderül, hogy meg lesz-e. Ostobák az aik az új részben is, hogy ez hihetetlen? Mint a nullásai lenni. Pedig ez a legnagyobb fokozata a Breaking Pointnak. A challenging, tehát ugye itt nem számot adsz meg, hanem egy ilyen difficulty levelt. És ennél magasabb nincs. Akkor milyen lehet az easy, tudod? Várjál már, ez itt Magnussen. Aha. Hamilton, meg Ocon, oké. Az addig oké. Itt van Alonso. Ő a negyedik. Rámegyünk a dobogóra.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Ott megy Sainz.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.0 seconds.
És még van 3 kör. Gyerünk!
We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
Nincs DRS. Ezt megúszta Carlos.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Verstappen híja. De leír az alja. Csak itt nincs nincs a padlólemeznek hangja, mint a 25-ben. Meg hát a hangok is sokkal szarabbak egyébként. Most így hallatszódik.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Utcsó kör.
The car behind started to drop back with the gap beginning to form. Let's make the most of it.
Nincs DRS. 1,1-re van. Nagyon megy. Azt a mindenit.
And to the checker flag for one final time. That is some race from Callie Mayer.
What an incredible performance by her today. Connor Sport, sure, will be very delighted with that one.
And if you believe the rumours, Ant, this is a team whose future has been in doubt. Surely, though, they've done enough to return next season. I think they've been wonderful to watch.
Na. Jó, felhergelte a testvérit, hogy behozza dobogón. Kelly, take a bow. Bezony. Devon.
Hey, Devon.
Not bad today, sis. Not bad at all.
You did that on purpose.
Did what on purpose?
Oh, come on, Dev. Cruise it in.
I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Technically, you went against the team order. It's poor form, that.
I can't believe I missed it at the time. It seems so obvious now.
Listen, you want to lay off the sauce, Cal. Seriously, it's a bit embarrassing. I mean...
I'm surprised Casper let you, to be honest. Really surprised.
Okay, I'm going now, because you're not making any sense. Okay? Ciao!
Yeah. Ciao.
Na? Apa.
Dad.
California.
That good enough for you?
Look, I thought maybe we could grab a coffee tomorrow before we head off. My flight's not till 3.
Yeah,
Have a chat, talk about next season. It'd be good for us. Well, think about it anyway. The offer stands.
You make it sound like a negotiation.
It always is with us, Callie. You let me know.
Mayer to Red Bull next season. Perez helyére jöhet. Drinks in the garage 6 órakor. Be there else. Well done. Finish the season.
It was amazing. I'm not sure I've ever seen a race like that. I was wrong about Callie.
And how did you feel about the engine failure?
There's no such thing as the perfect car. The one that failed us was the same one that got us here in the first place. So, you've just got to drive the car you're in.
Everyone's an individual, which means that everyone is, motivated a little differently. Take Devon as an example. He always responds well to having his ego brushed, to being told that he's the best. His greatest fear is failure, so it gives him further to fall, keeps him hungry. Callie, on the other hand, has an innate drive to prove people wrong. If someone tells her something's not possible, she'll do everything in her power to achieve it. A sort of stubborn determination that can be harnessed. And then there's Aiden. I mean, when he started in F1, people thought he was a nice guy, but he was incredibly ambitious. It's just what makes Aiden tick. Which is why I may have started a rumor or two about interest from other teams during his time at Connorsport. To stoke that ambition. Keep his eyes on the horizon.
A lot of people might see that as manipulative, wouldn't you agree?
Well, of course. Motivation is manipulation. It's the same thing.
Is it?
Look, the end justifies the means. After all, it's just business.
Looking forward to next season?
Just let me at it.
Will you stay next season?
I've told Casper I'll stay if he does.
Do you still have a job after your run-in with Davidoff?
Well, we'll see.
We did it! We secured the funding! What a team!
And that's all that matters.
Right now, yes, that's all that matters.
Okay, so, we done? Yeah? Cool. Ciao.
Öcskös. Te köcsög. Ennyi? Ennyi volt akkor. Tökéletes búcsú. Na, jól van. Hát ezt is végigvittük akkor. És szerintem a vasárnap nyomni kéne. Vasárnap el kéne majd kezdeni azt is. Nem volt nagy szám egyébként ez a sztori. Gyakorlatilag arról szólt, hogy ez a két jó madár egy csapatba került. Ugye... de ugye Devon kibukott. Nem derült ki igazából, hogy mi okból, de valami egészségügyi okból. De tényleg de nem tudom, mert amikor meg beszélgettek, ilyen halkan beszéltek, azt meg hallottad. Tehát most nem tudom, hogy azért mert süket, vagy nem süket, vagy nem tudom, hogy mi baja volt, hogy nem, az úgy nem derült ki. És akkor idehozták a Choice-it, azzal meg valahogy nem... azzal is összeveszett egyből gyakorlatilag Aiden, meg hogy ez is csak egy butler jány, hogy az kész. És... ugye közben apa bedobta ezt a dolgot, hogy figyeljetek, hogyha nem lesztek ötödikek a bajnokságba, akkor megvonom a támogatást, azt mehet a csapatos süllyesztőbe a picsába, a jövőre nem fogtok elindulni, mert nem lesz befektetés, nem lesz lóvé. És ugye itt a csapatfőnök, a kopasztotó, hogy mondtátok, az itt próbált volna ugye minden, de hát muszáj volt, hogy ez sikerüljön, azért hívogatta itt mindig. Ja, meg közben jött Ackerman, ugye, mint csapatfőnök, hogy tegyen rendet, mert ugye a kopasztotó az már nem tudta ellátni ezt a feladatot, mert mindennel foglalkoznia kellett. Mert ugye, hogy övé a csapat, és így kellett Ackerman, hogy legyen egy csapatfőnök, aki irányítja az emberekéket, meg rendet tart, aztán ez lett belőle. A végén mondott itt egy nagy beszédet, aztán sikerült végül is. És ezt az első női F1-es versenyző témát rárakták egyébként. Így van, így van, így van. Úgyhogy ennyi. Ez volt a Breaking Point 2. Hát a 3-ban nem tudom mi lesz. Nem tudom mi lesz. Hát ugye megmaradt a csapat, csak nem tudom, hogy a gyerek bennmaradt a csapatba a jánnyal. Úgyhogy, ja, majd meglátjuk. No spoiler. Így van. Lógsz nekem egy sapkával? Jól van, Levi. Oké. Jól van, jól van. Annyit spoilerezünk le. Hogy van elvileg trélere. Van. Jó, hivatalos EA-s. Ezt még akkor megnézzük.
What are you planning?
I'm just looking out for my family.
Final day of pre-season testing here in Bahrain.
How are we looking? We're looking strong, Callie. We can start to push now, so I want you to put some pressure on the Red Bulls, okay?
Each of you is going to have to step it up.
I really thought he knew what he was doing. Why would he risk so much?
We don't have time to rest on our laurels.
You used to be a maverick, Dev. What happened? Threatening my career. Now why does that feel familiar?
You can't play a butler.
I wasn't. I'm not trying to.
You know, I'd sacrifice so much for Formula One.
Motorsports aren't doing enough here.
What is it?
We don't beat Red Bull by copying them.
And there's contact and into the gravel. Callie Mayer makes history.
I think Connor Sport needs a change of direction.
Nem lőttek el olyan sok mindent benne. Ott a halló készülék a fülében. Ja, aha. Vág ezt. Akkor az volt. Hát, jó. Oké. Jó lesz. Megnézzük majd. Oké. Ja, nem volt olyan nagy sztori, de azért élvezetes volt egyébként. Igen, tényleg jó volt. Jó van. Okés kacok. Holnap mindenkinek jó hétvégét, jó pihenést. és akkor vasárnap találkozunk. Jó? Úgyhogy egyelőre ennyi. Egyetek jók. Sziasztok!